Hey, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Shanae and today I'm going to show you how to make super quick and easy egg salad in an Instant Pot. And I'm not just going to share a recipe for egg salad. In the process, I'm going to show you how to use Instant Pot. If you're new to Instant Pot, if you just got a new one and intimidated to get started, this video is for you. And even if you're not new to Instant Pot, I know you will find a tip or two in this video. This video is jam-packed with tips and tricks about using your Instant Pot, so keep watching. And for this egg salad recipe, you will need eggs, pickles, celery, lemon juice, chives, mayo, and a little bit Dijon mustard. And I'm going to show you a super easy hack to make no peeling, no chopping egg salad. And for that, you will just need an oven-safe pan that fits in your Instant Pot. And I have 6-quart Instant Pot, and the 7-inch cake pan fits perfectly, so that's what I'm going to use. And what we'll do is we'll spray the pan with a cooking spray, and then we'll crack the eggs straight into the cake pan. And if this recipe won't convert you into Instant Pot fan, I don't know what will. This is game changer, you guys. To cook in the Instant Pot, you need to pour some kind of liquid in your pot. And today I'm going to use water because we do want to stay away from thick sauces like tomato sauce, pasta sauce, or any milk-based sauces because they tend to scorch on the bottom and trigger the burn notice. I'm thinking to make a separate video for burn notice, why you get burn notice or how to prevent it and whatnot. And maybe we'll make a new video on that. So if you would like, let me know in the comments below. So, and into the Instant Pot, well, I added 1 cup of water because I'm using 6-quart Instant Pot. But if you have 8-quart Instant Pot, go ahead and add 2 cups of water. And in the box of your Instant Pot, you should have received this rack. We'll place that on the bottom. So we'll put the eggs into the pot. We'll go ahead and cover it. Make sure to check the sealing ring that it fits snugly in. Otherwise, if it's like off like this, it won't seal the pot and the pressure won't build up in the pot. So just make sure. And this is actually really good practice to check the ring every single time, because sometimes when you wash it and remove the ring, you may have forgotten to replace it. If you start the pot without the sealing ring, the pressure won't build up and it's not fun. Don't ask me how I know that. And make sure the valve is on the sealing, and then we'll set the pot to 5 minutes. And 99% of the time I use pressure cook manual button. I have Instant Pot Duo, so I have pressure cook button on the locks. You have manual button. So just press on pressure cook, and then we'll set it to 5 minutes. And now we wait. Let me talk to you about the cooking time. We set it for 5 minutes, but that doesn't necessarily mean the eggs will be cooked within the 5 minutes. It takes time for Instant Pot to come to pressure, and usually takes about 5 to 20 minutes, depending how much things you have in your pot and if it's hot or cold. Sometimes, for example, if you put frozen stuff, it will take longer to build the pressure. But if in our case, in this case, because we have a little bit water, it will take about 5 to 8 minutes to come to pressure. So that's a very important thing when you are planning your dinner time, for example. If the recipe says 30 minutes cook time, that doesn't necessarily mean the dinner will be ready in 30 minutes because it will take about 10 minutes to build the pressure. 10 to 15 minutes. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. So there are a few tricks that you can do to expedite or shorten the time for the pot to come to pressure. You can hit saute on your Instant Pot so that the pot starts warming up while you put the ingredients in or prepare the ingredients. Another thing is to use hot liquid. And for example, if you need to use chicken stock, for example, warm it up first before adding to the pot, and that will help to shorten the pressure build-up time. It's basically time for the pressure cooker to warm up and build up the pressure. So meanwhile, while the pot is prepared, getting ready, I will go ahead and put all the ingredients in the mixing bowl. Have celery. Celery adds really nice texture, and pickles. Love pickles because it adds a little bit of tang. And then mayo and Dijon mustard. And then we'll add the lemon juice and chives later on. By the way, this cooking method we're using is called pot and pot cooking method. It's abbreviated to PIP method, and it has a lot of benefits to this cooking method. So for example, if you're cooking something with a milk sauce, you want to use pot and pot cooking so that it doesn't burn on the bottom. I have a really good scalloped potato recipe that uses pot and pot cooking as well. And if you want to read more about pot and pot cooking in the Instant Pot, check out my website. I have an article written with all the benefits, all the different recipes that you can try. Pot has come to pressure and the pin is up and the countdown had begun. So which basically means it starts counting down the timer. Now, another important thing I want to talk to you about is pressure release. There are two methods to release the pressure when the cooking time is up. One is called NPR, natural pressure release. And what that means is once the timer is up, you can just let the pot sit and naturally release the pressure. Depending on how much stuff you have, again, could take 10, 15, or up to 20 minutes to release the pressure. Some recipes will say 5 minutes of natural pressure release and then quick release. That means you want to wait for 5 minutes after the cooking time is up, and then it will start counting the release time, which you will see L on the front. And then once you see L 5 minutes, then you will just turn the valve to the venting and then release all the pressure. And that's called quick release. Quick release is basically when we turn the valve to venting and all the pressure goes out right away. When you're cooking rice, for example, that 5-minute or 3-minute natural pressure release is part of the cooking time. If you do like quick release right away, your rice might come out undercooked. And for example, if you're cooking pasta, for example, I have instructions to do quick release immediately so that we prevent overcooking. So make sure to follow those instructions carefully as well. In our case, we're going to do 3-minute natural pressure release, and then we'll hit the valve to venting so that we can release the pressure quickly after 3 minutes. Be very careful when you are turning the valve, because you don't want to have your fingers over the vent because the hot steam is coming out. So be very, very careful about it. And just stay away, stay back, and then turn it, and nothing to be scared about. So as you can see, we have L in front. That means it's been 3 minutes since the cooking time was up. And we're going to quick release really carefully. And once the pressure valve pin drops, we'll carefully open the lid. Always be very careful when you're opening the lid because it's hot inside, and just open it away from yourself, okay? And here's a fun thing. Did you know that Instant Pot comes with a built-in lid holder like this? You can just put it in and it has on the both sides. So you can do it on this side or that side, and it's just super convenient when you are cooking and don't know what to do with the lid. So I'm going to carefully bring out the eggs, and I find this silicone mitts really helpful. So bring it out. We'll cool it completely and I'll come back and show you what's the next step. So while we're waiting for the egg to cool, I wanted to show you a quick tip about this one annoying thing. I find this very annoying. I don't know about you, but whenever you turn it on or turn it off or put the lid in, there's the music playing in the back, from the pot, and you can actually turn it off. And here's how. You just hit the minus button for 3 seconds, hold it until you see S off, sound off, until it reads that. And then once, if you want to turn it back on, you can just click on the plus button for 3 seconds and S on, sound on, and there you have it, super genius. So the eggs are pretty cold, and I'm going to invert it onto a cooling rack, and in order to do that, let me just run a knife around the edges so that we loosen it up slightly. The eggs are hard cooked, so it won't gonna pour anything. And invert it onto a cooling rack. Looks pretty bizarre, but bear with me, and I'm going to show you how to use it without chopping. I'll just push through this cooling rack. You can use your hands or you can use a spatula, and just like this you push it through so that you don't have to use a dirty up cutting board or knife. Well, some of my readers actually reported that they use this pastry cutter for cutting, and that's actually pretty genius too. And then we'll add a little bit of lemon juice and chives. So I like to use this handy tool for cutting herbs. And then mix everything together. And the final touch, add salt to taste. And let me give it a quick taste. Perfect. And I'm going to serve it with some croissants, and I will show you how I dress it up. So there you have it. I'm serving my egg salad on croissant today, but you can serve it on a toast or lettuce, whatever you would like to do. I hope you learned something new today about Instant Pot, and if you did learn something new, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other tips that you would like to share, also don't hesitate to drop a comment in the comments. And enjoy!